god! You actually shot down that hind.
You're the one who said I could do it with a stinger. You didn't really think I had a chance, did you?
It's not that.
She lost $200 on that fight.
That hind shot down 2 F-16s.
This is basically what you were saying earlier.
I believe that after doing that, it got taken out by just one man. Nice going, Snake.
You did it, Snake. You shot down the hind.
I was so worried.
All of our support team's very impressed with the hind
I wonder.
that we won.
But even so, just because we've taken out their leader
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
mean
Liquid's
they're gonna
totally
give
dead.
up. They're still gonna try to launch that nuke.
You're right. There's no time to waste. Hurry. The underground base is past the communications tower. The elevator's working again, isn't it?
What's up, Snake?
Good luck, Snake.
Also, why not have to walk to us to ask us about love? Can you just call us on the...
You got to do that face to face.
Tito.
He has to look into Snake's eyes when he asks that question.
Doesn't he have like a twisted ankle?
Yeah, he's just hobbling around.
Yeah.
Oh.
Snake, I have a question for you. I want twisted ankle.
Also, stingers can take out these cameras, but when we're climbing this tower, the game arbitrarily doesn't let us look up with the stinger missiles to shoot down the cameras, and it's so annoying. Like during the hind fight, I was looking up a lot, but like we just can't move up at all in our aim, and it sucks because the game's a jerk. I hate this part.
Can you like double the stinger missile? Not that it matters, but
I don't know actually. Yeah, I guess so. Like this part's probably like less than 5 minutes climbing this tower with the cameras. It's just annoying though.
dang, he's a mess backpack. I'm just looking at everything that he's carrying in his pockets. It's a lot of stuff in his pockets.
Yeah, I don't agree with Mail saying women have more hiding places than men. Snake's got like 5 guns, 50 grenades, 20 claymores, 3 cardboard boxes.
Oh, I don't want to mention the cardboard boxes. Alright, Atticum. There we go.
I guess he just left. I don't know where he had to go. He could have waited for us.
Huh?
No? Well, this is weird.
Maybe he didn't fix it. Maybe he just left and he couldn't fix it. Was too embarrassed and just bailed on us.
Yeah.
Snake, there's something I forgot to tell you before.
What?
There were 5 stealth camouflage prototypes in my lab.
Yeah, so?
If you take out the one I'm wearing, that leaves 4.
Hey, this isn't first grade math class.
I thought I'd get one for you. So I went back to the lab and
Yeah?
the 4 suits were missing. Also, about the elevator that I checked out, it's really strange. It was like someone was intentionally holding it.
When you were riding on it, did the weight limit warning go off?
That's another thing that bothered me about it. The warning went off, and I know I couldn't be over the limit.
How much do you weigh?
About 135, but that elevator had a weight limit of 650 pounds.
It would take at least 5 people to go over that limit.
Look out, Snake! The guys who stole my stealth prototypes are in there with you!
This is the funniest part of the game for me. First grade math class, and just how awkwardly slow they like work to get to the point that the elevator's over the weight limit. Like you see where this is going before they get there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like as soon as he says there were 4 suits in there or 5 suits in there and they're all gone, it's like, oh dang it.
Yeah. And then how he somehow presses his face up against the camera.
Yeah, that was kind of surprising.
This game is really ambiguous about whether people can see each other and exactly how they could see each other. Also, this fight just kind of dumb. You just kind of run in a circle and hold the shoot button.
Also, I like how they didn't like shoot Otacon while he was in the elevator. They waited for Snake.
That was nice of them.
That was. There it was.
And it was nice of them to wait for Snake's conversation to finish before they announced their presence. Also, when you're invisible, the smart thing to do is say, "Too late, now die." Like,
Yeah.
don't just
That's
shoot
what
them.
As
you're
long as the
saying,
strategy of nuclear deterrence
Oh,
continues,
here's some more nuke talk,
nuclear
Stasha.
weapons
Oh,
may be
perfect.
reduced, but they will never be eliminated. If you think about it, nuclear reduction does not mean much without elimination as the ultimate goal. I used to work in the DIA. I figured the only way to achieve nuclear elimination was to work from the inside to convince them of the ineffectiveness of the deterrence theory.
Seems like you're pretty focused on that issue.
Victims of nuclear radiation are a sad thing to see, and I have seen a lot of it. I have seen more than enough of it. I was born and raised in Pripyat, Ukraine. I was 10 years old on that day, April 26, 1986.
You don't mean...
Yes, Chernobyl. That is the day that changed my life and thousands of other lives. I live just 3 kilometers north of there. 600,000 to 700,000 people were evacuated. Over 650,000 children suffered the effects of radiation poisoning. Between 1986 and 1993, 12,000 children died. My parents, and many others like them who helped in the clean died a few years later from radiation sickness. We must rid this world of all nuclear weapons before they cause more before they destroy the delicate environment that keeps us alive. I will not allow this pain and anxiety to pass on to yet another generation.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that was actually pretty interesting. If you call her a bunch, you get her backstory.
Yeah.
Explains why she hates nukes so much. I've decided I'm gonna become a Nastasha Romanenko stan, because that's got to be a corner nobody else is on in the Metal Gear community. Because most people never call her.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And she never reappears after this game, so.
Man, you have to like search for a character, right? I don't remember how you activated
Campbell
it.
gives you her frequency during the tank fight, but then if you don't call her during that, the game like never brings her up again.
Oh, it's a minefield?
Nope, this is a different snowfield than the one we've backtracked through 3 times.
Are there not mines in there somewhere?
Not in this one, but there is a parachute.
That's interesting.
Oh, this is
Hey,
the
look what's
goofiest.
alive!
Yeah, this is the goofiest codec call in the game. I don't know what was going on with the localization here.
Listen to me.
You think
I
so?
found a parachute near the wreckage of the Hind.
A parachute? You don't think that Liquid survived?
Impossible. As soon as he jumped out of the pilot's seat, he'd be sliced up faster than an onion on an infomercial.
So what's that parachute doing there then?
I have no idea.
A trap?
Either that or a message to me.
Meaning I'm not dead, I suppose.
Maybe. But I think it's more like I'll string you up.
Well, in any case, don't let your guard down.
I won't.
Yeah, this game had a all-time great localization, but I don't know what was going on with that conversation.
I was like, some of the dialogue didn't work.
I'll string you up. Ouch.
Oh,
Yeah, another boss fight already.
say a codec call in the
Are
middle
you
of it?
okay?
Otacon, were there any other stealth prototypes?
No, there were only 5.
So, it wasn't stealth camouflage then.
What are you talking about?
Someone's aiming at me in the middle of this blizzard.
It's her!
Wolf? Sniper Wolf?
Yes, it's her. It's definitely her.
Otacon, you sound like you're happy.
No, I'm not.
So then what is it?
Snake, please don't kill her.
Are you insane?
Please. She's a good person. You'd know that if you talked to her.
Listen to me, kid. She's a merciless killer.
I can see you perfectly from here. I told you, I'd never quit the hunt. Now you're mine.
Wolf, no, you can't.
Don't get between a wolf and its prey.
You're pretty good if you can hit me in this storm.
You see, women naturally make better soldiers.
Wolf, don't do this.
Snake, I'm near. Can't you sense me near you?
It's a mistake for a sniper to reveal her location.
Is that right? Well, I'm going to send you a love letter, my dear. Do you know what that is? It's a bullet straight from my gun to your heart.
Please, Wolf. Snake, no!
Quiet! Don't get in our way.
Now I'm gonna pay you back for Meryl.
You men are so weak. You can never finish what you start.
Yeah, Snake taking that call in just a standstill position immediately after getting shot was really stupid.
Well, and then her cracking into it,
Yeah,
into
I
the
think that's
frequency to
the
say a little
taunt.
bit. Yeah.
I think that's the only time in the whole
Alright.
game, like, an
That's
enemy person, like, is on the codec we talked to. I don't really know how she did it, but... Also, I love how she just ignores Otacon in that call.
Yeah.
Otacon, where can I find ammo for the PSG-1?
I can't tell you.
Oh, come on, man.
Wow. He's had issues.
It's Sniper Wolf. You can only shoot at her with your PSG-1.
Snake, Wolf is hiding somewhere in that snowfield. First, you'll have to find out where she is.
It's pretty obvious.
She
Stuff.
should come out of hiding briefly to shoot.
We've already
at
done
you.
this fight once. This one's different mainly by she has a lot more hiding locations. It's a lot bigger area.
Sniper Wolf. It is pretty unusual for a sniper to announce their presence before they shoot. She must have a real thing for you. Anyway, I do not think it is going to be as easy as before.
According to the SWAT manual, the longest a shooter can stay adequately focused on his target is 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, the observer and the shooter change places. Sniping is usually a two-man job.
It's been a while since we talked to Miller.
Yeah.
He's had some good information.
Maybe he doesn't have the satellite
Like-
feed from his
Yeah.
cabin in Alaska
Yeah.
like Colonel does.
Right? And not like gameplay information, just good information.
Miller's role will
Ooh.
actually increase a lot the second half because he hasn't really done
Yeah,
a
that's
plot
close.
component yet, but he'll get a lot more
Mhm.
plot relevant. Like be on our side, help us out more.
That's good.
So this fight I think is actually kind of easier than the first one because
Okay.
in the first one you're at like a choke point, so it's really
Mhm.
easy for her to find you. Here it's tougher for you to find her, but it's also tougher for her to find you. So you have more time to find her though, so you don't get like shot nearly as quickly.
Gotcha.
And I still forgot to pick up some of that diazepam that makes Snake's hand stop shaking, so I just got to smoke this whole fight.
There you go.
And I do not perform as well as I did in the first fight.
I was a little worried for you there.
And you can't shoot her elbows when she's like hiding behind the tree, which is really annoying. Like her elbow is
Mhm.
exposed, but it doesn't do any damage. You hit it perfectly.
Like headshots do more damage. Do they have that mechanic yet?
I don't think they do. I think they all do the same amount. But there is something that separates this fight from the first one, and there's another way to damage her with another weapon, which I will show off at some point.
Oh, is that one of the missiles?
It's a missile, yeah.
Is it the Nikita rocket?
Yep.
Nice.
And I think I might go do it because I got shot. I got frustrated. Normally when I play this game, I only use the Nikita because it's so much easier. But I wanted to do this fight for real. So you can just hide behind this cliff, and then just shoot some missiles out, and can like climb the slope, of the hill, and then she just doesn't react to the missiles at all. You can just nail her.
Nice. Oh, look at that.
Her AI does not react at all to it.
Just run the cat.
Yeah, so when I play this game, normally I'd shoot like 10 of these and then get this fight over with. But I just decided I'd actually try to snipe her for this fight. Definitely made it take longer. She put on a cool jacket she didn't have before. I guess because she's outside, she's not walking around all exposed.
That's a good call. I like to have an Akira will tell you when since it's an enemy. So even though you didn't see her, still said, hey, there's a target up there.
Yeah. That tank does not look good up close. Or truck, whatever that was.
I think it's tank. Oh.
There she is.
That's a
you have
good
to move
spot.
around a lot more in this fight because of all the hills to try to like get in position. I like to try to stay in one spot and just let her run to me instead of chasing her.
So can you like climb up the hill and shoot her with your FAMAS or something?
No, there's like another invisible wall where you just get like instantly shot if you try to cross a certain point. Yeah, this fight's pretty dated. Like the controls are not great if you don't have that medicine.
I'm gonna say, you just missed like 5 balls in a row.
Yeah, it's hard.
That's good.
But the atmosphere's still nice. Like a snowfield's cool setting for a sniper duel. They just didn't really have the technology there to like make it as good as it could be.
That's a shot.
And it's got some respawning ammo, so we're fine.
That's good. Oh. Definitely a flash.
Aw, come on, I totally
What
hit.
was that for? Oh, exclamation over her head.
Oh, I think it's because my shot didn't hit her, but it got close to her, so she's like, oh crap, there's a bullet here. Better move. Not a guns in love with her just because she's a pretty lady who likes dogs and talks to them like one time.
Hey man, that's all it takes. Oh, you think I'm joking? That's all it takes.
And we got her.
Nice shot.
Oh yeah, he is. He like takes a puff of the cigarette if you have the cigarette equipped during the after boss animation. Now we get to a very memorable part of the game, a legendary scene with great music.
I waited for this moment. I am a sniper. Waiting is my job. Never moving a muscle. Concentrating. I am Longshot. You cannot save me. Please. Just finish me quick. I am a Kurd. I have always dreamed of a peaceful place like this.
A Kurd. So that's why you're called Wolf.
I was born on the battlefield. Raised on the battlefield. Gunfire, sirens, and screams. They were my lullabies. Hunted like dogs, day after day. Driven from our ragged shelters. That was my life. Each morning I'd wake up and find a few more of my family or friends dead beside me. I'd stare at the morning sun and pray to make it through the day. The governments of the world turned a blind eye to our misery. But then, he appeared. My hero. Saladin. He took me away from that.
Saladin? You mean Big Boss?
I became a sniper. Hidden, watching everything through a scope. Now I could see war, not from inside, but from the outside, as an observer. I watched the brutality, the stupidity of mankind through the scope of my rifle. I joined this group of revolutionaries to take my revenge on the world. But I have shamed myself and my people. I am no longer the wolf I was born to be. In the name of vengeance, I sold my body and my soul. Now I am nothing more than a dog.
Wolves are noble animals. They're not like dogs. In Yupik, the word for wolf is Keglenek, and the Aleuts revere them as honorable cousins. They call mercenaries like us dogs of war. It's true. We're all for sale at some price or another. But you're different. Untamed. Solitary. You're no dog. You're a wolf.
Who are you? Are you Saladin?
Wolf. You spared Meryl's life.
She was never my real target. I'd kill for sport.
Rest easy. You'll die as the proud wolf you are.
I finally understand. I wasn't waiting to kill people. I was waiting for someone to kill me. A man like you. You're a hero. Please, set me free.
Why? Why? I loved you.
What is it?
My gun. Give it to me. She's part of me. Everyone's here now. Oh, okay, hero. Set me free.
Goodbye. Snake, you said that love could bloom on the battlefield. But I couldn't save her. What are you doing?
Returning it to its owner. I don't need a handkerchief.
Why?
I don't have any more tears to shed. I'm going to the underground base. We're out of time.
I know.
You'll have to protect yourself now. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
If I can't stop Metal Gear, this whole place will probably be bombed to hell.
Yeah.
We might not meet again.
I'll hang on to my codec. I want to keep helping.
You can leave anytime. Get a head start. A head start on your new life.
Snake! What was she fighting for? What am I fighting for? What are you fighting for?
If we make it through this, I'll tell you.
Okay. I'll be searching too.
I'm pretty sure I've described like half the cutscenes in this game as like the most memorable, most iconic, or best. But that one really is like one of the best. First off, the music. The song that plays is called Enclosure, and it's incredible. And then just... It's a very unusual thing for a video game. You defeat a boss, and you feel really bad about doing that. Like, okay, like, Wolf is a terrorist, and she shot Meryl, but her story, man, very sympathetic. You feel very bad for her.
It's pretty good.
Like Mantis, you felt a little bad for her listening to his tale after you killed him, but he was kind of like, he's a rough guy. You didn't feel that bad. Like, but Wolf, you're like, maybe she could have been an alright person if she didn't have to deal with all that stuff.
A sad story. We
Colonel
shouldn't have
will say.
turned our backs on the Kurds after the Gulf War.
Or now.
Listen, we're not responsible for her choices. Everyone decides their own fate, no matter where they were born. Words like fate, karma, it's just an excuse for giving up if you ask me.
I don't agree with you. Maybe if she hadn't been born on a battlefield, she might have had a happier, more fulfilling life. She might not have turned into a killer.
I'm on Team Naomi here.
I don't know. I was thinking about it a little more.
You and I, we're nothing more than dogs, are we?
That's not like you, Snake. Don't let what Sniper Wolf said bother you. Listen, there's not a soldier alive that doesn't question himself. And if there is one, he's nothing more than a murderer. But someone like Wolf, a soldier who's looking for nothing more than their own death, is no good to anyone either. Once she started to look for death, it was all over. That's how you'll end up too, Snake.
The entrance to the underground maintenance
Oh, he moved
base
on very quickly.
is just north of the snowfield. I'll be watching, Snake.
The scene gets a little goofy when Otacon shows up.
If we do not drastically reduce the number
now
of
it's not the time
stockpiled
for more
nuclear
talking
weapons,
stuff.
Oh, it's more
The scene-
it's going to become easier
The scene gets a little goofy when Otacon shows up, but I like the...
That means
What was she
more
fighting for? What are you
terrorist
fighting
attacks
for? What am I
like
fighting for?
this
Blah, blah,
one.
blah, blah, blah.
There was some
The Snake's
talk
answer
about
is, if we
both
make it through
sides
this, I'll tell you.
reducing
That's
their
important
nuclear
because Snake
stockpiles
doesn't know
to
what
a
he's fighting
core
for yet.
deterrent force of less than 500 missiles each, and declaring that there would be no nuclear counterstrike in the event of the use of conventional or chemical weapons. But talks fell through. It seems that America is unwilling to relinquish its position as the most powerful country in the world.
I do kind of wish that when Snake said, if we make it through this, I'll tell you, it just stopped right there.
In China,
I don't know
they
how
say
much.
it's better to live ugly than to
Instead of
die
Otacon just being
beautiful.
like,
Yeah, I don't know
okay.
how much Otacon added to all that.
Yeah. Well, also, I feel like the scene... I mean, that part was relevant, and I guess Otacon's relevant, but if the scene would have ended, like, immediately after Snake's speech about, like, dogs of war, or wolves, whatever, which is like, dog, you're a wolf, and if you just shot her there, that would have been really great.
Yeah.
Because, like, the music was, like, swelling at that part, like, the peak.
Yeah. And then
But the
Otacon
scene's
just
great regardless.
falls into the codec. It's a good scene. It is a good scene. Absolutely.
The music's...
Yeah. I like the scene too, or the shot too, where like pans up to the tree in the snowfall. That's pretty good
Oh,
too.
yeah.
So, a couple questions.
Yeah.
If you don't have any more SOCOM ammo, do you still shoot her with one of those?
It's a good question, but yeah, there's no alternate version of that scene.
Oh, okay. So even if you don't have like any more bullets at all, he doesn't like chuck a grenade at her?
No. That would be pretty funny. And ruin it. He just puts a claymore on it and walks away.
Yeah. That'd be a hell of an ending.
Yeah, that would change that. Good stuff. Subverting video game power fantasies by making you feel bad. Such a good scene. Political commentary, just all the good stuff.